All right, so it's my day off from Amazon. I'm currently on week number 3 of being a delivery driver for Amazon. My reviews, the review that I got on it is a few things that stand out for me, a lot that stands out for me, but I don't know if I can get all to all the details because there's way too many for me to try and remember all at one time. The first thing that I gotta announce is I'm one of them type of guys that normally on my days off, I really enjoy a thorough nap. Like, I love taking a nap. That's one thing that I really enjoy in life. But working at Amazon, I'm trying my hardest not to take a nap, because the way I look at it is if I take a nap, all that's doing is just fast forwarding my day off, my day away from that complex, doing a delivery job and, you know, hating life. And yeah, so I really want to lay down on that recliner, and I want to take my ass a nap. You know, I want to take a nap and enjoy my relax my body while I'm not at that complex doing deliveries and, you know, sitting here going door to door, like hustling and tussling and, you know, trying to make it back to the facility back at a reasonable time. 8 o'clock at night, but sometimes it doesn't always happen. But yeah, as far as like my days off, one thing that I would recommend to new delivery drivers that are thinking or about to start working at Amazon as delivery drivers is, when your days off happen, make sure that you don't take naps, because if you take naps, all you're doing is you're just pushing the fast forward button on your day off, and then you're just gonna go right back to work, and you're not gonna be able to enjoy your day off. Like right now, I'm sitting here just enjoying the breakfast that I cooked up for my family. I'm sitting here just enjoying life, you know, just enjoying it, because in 24 hours, I'm gonna be sitting in a van, just going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. It feels like a never-ending cycle when I'm working, when I'm doing these deliveries. And yeah, as far as like the job goes, 3 weeks after working there, I mean, yeah, they do hit you with a lot of deliveries. They hit you with a lot of deliveries. Is it doable? Yeah, but is it overwhelming? Yeah. And the thing that tops it all off in a wrong way, in a bad way, is that let's say you get however many, whatever speed, pace, wherever you're at, speed wise, pace wise. Let's say they hit you with 120 deliveries in a day or something like that, you know, just some random number, 120, 130 deliveries, and you're sitting there like, man, if I finish up my route, I can possibly go home, you know, and like, so you're really sitting there going really fast. You're sitting there doing everything that you possibly can. You're like, man, I only got like 30 more deliveries, and the countdown is on. The countdown is on, and you're starting to work even faster and faster and faster. And next thing you know, you look at the clock, it's like 5:30, 6:30, or whatever the case may be. Some people are faster than others, you know. It's just the way it is in life, you know. Not everybody works the same exact speed. If everybody was the same speed, then, you know, life would be boring. That's why you need your different people in life. But let's say it's like 6:30 and you're just about to finish up your route. Happened to me out there on last Saturday. I had a family dinner that I was really looking forward to, so I had a lot of motivation going into that day. So that entire day I was like sweating just non-stop, right? Sweating, and it was hot too. I almost dehydrated. Like, I was just feeling it. But I did not want to stop moving, because I wanted to get off and be at home at 8 o'clock. I wanted to be at home at 8 o'clock, so that way I could take a shower, and then we can go out and do the family thing. You know, I'm starting to really enjoy my time away from the complex, the Amazon facility, because that place drains you. That place will drain you to the bone. Like, I'm talking about, like, you go in there with a lot of energy. By the end of the day, you're gonna be fulfilling every single one of those deliveries that you made. So I was sitting there. I called dispatch, because you're supposed to call dispatch, and I told dispatch at like 6:30. I was like, hey, I'm done with my route, and I'm like an hour away, right? I'm like an hour away from the Amazon facility, because they like sending you way out of the way. Like, they like sending you way out of the way, way out into the country area and all that, because, you know, people in the country don't have like a Walmart that's close by, a dollar store that's close by. So these people are sitting there ordering like tape. They're sitting here ordering, like, yesterday I had a lady tell me, she started laughing because I had to get a signature, because it's either take a picture or get a signature. So I asked her for a signature. She started laughing. She's like, I really got to sign for a dog brush. I was just thinking in my head like, yeah, it's just a dog brush, but you're laughing about it, but you act like you couldn't just go to the store and buy that dog brush, you know? It's just one of those where, you know, I'm just trying to do my job. But, you know, people in the country, that's why we get sent out to the country, because these people don't have a Walmart, don't have a Family Dollar, like right around the corner, like 2 blocks away. These dudes, these people, they got to travel like close to 20 miles to get to the nearest dollar store, whatever the case may be. So it's more reliable, it's better for them to order from Amazon, and they bring it right to the steps the very next day. But so I was finishing up that route at 6:30, and I'm an hour away out in the country anyways. That's what I'm about to say, what I was about to say before I got sidetracked. So I called dispatch, and I'm like, hey, I just finished up my route. And then dispatch, and I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm texting my wife, I'm like, hopefully they don't have me do any more than what I have to do. Like, basically what I'm getting at is hopefully they don't have me do a rescue, because it's 6:30, and you know, hour drive, that would have been 7:30. Then the drive home would have put me right at 8 o'clock, then shower, boom, be out of the house close to like 8:30, get dressed and all that. I was just, that's all I was thinking of. So 6:30's there, I'm just sitting here, dispatch is like, I'm sitting there on the phone, on my phone, I'm like, calling dispatch, and I'm like, hey, I'm done with my route. And then dispatch is like, instantly, hold on, I'm gonna send you an address so that way you can go and rescue. All that momentum that I had, and like I was on a roll, I was just sitting there like, man, I'm gonna get off at a good time. I was feeling so good. There was pep in my step. I was pumped up. I was feeling like Hulk Hogan, all charged up. So then I was just sitting there like, all of that just went instantly. Like, if you could flip me upside down and change my moods completely, that's what it was. Bro, I'm not lying when I tell you this. When he said, I'm gonna send you an address, he texted me on the WhatsApp app. Obviously, he was like, here's the address. He sends it to me, and then instantly I text my wife back. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna make it to dinner tonight. We should probably plan for another day, which that was Saturday. We had a plan for a Sunday. You know, Saturday nights, I want to do something. I want to do something fun. I want to look for something to do, something that's going to motivate me to like engage myself into work and motivate me to work even harder for that Saturday night. Because Saturday nights, I really want to do something weekly with the family. But then we had to reschedule dinner. I was disappointed. I had to reschedule dinner for Sunday. When really it was a Sunday lunch, because we were hit with thunderstorms and hail that following night. That's why Saturday was so crucial. And it's not like I could tell the dispatch like, hey, you know, I got plans. I want to do something with my family. They don't care about that. They care about their numbers. So I had to go and meet up with this guy. And when I met up with him, he had like 3 bags and all kinds of overflow. Totes is what they call them, totes and overflow. Totes are basically those big plastic. If you've been watching Amazon videos, you know what totes are. Plastic containers or whatever with the zipper on top. All that deliveries and packages inside those totes. But I went there and I rescued this guy. And I asked him, I was like, wow, they must really be working you, huh? He's like, oh, nah, man. Oh, nah, dude. This is normal for me. They normally hit me with 160 deliveries every single shift. Every time I'm working, they send me out an hour away, and they drop almost 200 deliveries a day on me. I'm like, ugh. I was like, and I asked him, I was like, and then like, you're used to it? Like, you've never thought like there's more to life than what I'm doing? He's like, oh no, man, I like doing this because I'm 45 minutes to an hour away from dispatch, and it's not like they can really roll up on me and tell me and coach me up or anything like that. They do not come out here and see me. He was all in high spirits and all that. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. Like, this dude, it seemed like he was just trying to do that on purpose, like have somebody go out there and rescue him. So when I left and I started doing his deliveries, bro, I'm telling you, like, all that motivation that I had, I was feeling all good. I was like in all high spirits, bro. I felt like I went from listening to my angel, the angel on this shoulder, to listening to the devil on this shoulder. I was just in devil mode, bro. I was just ready to just put the Amazon bed. I was gonna put it in neutral and roll that shit down the cliff into a waterfall or something. I really wanted to do something like that. I was angry, bro. I was angry. Like, it doesn't make any sense why Amazon doesn't cap out, why they don't tap out at giving people deliveries, bro. Like, it does not make any sense how you can really sit here and overwork everybody. Like, that's not the way to run a business, man. If you look at the turnover ratio for Amazon, it is horrible, bro. Like, there's people quitting nonstop, and it's not like I've also heard one of my other employees, somebody that works there, he's like, I've already done quit and came back 3 times. So it's a company that does not care about their numbers and the turnover ratio, but they care highly about their delivery numbers, which I don't understand how that works or makes any logical sense. But I think that honestly, man, they should honestly tap out at like 100 deliveries a day. Amazon. And to a lot of people, they'll be like 100 deliveries, that ain't getting the job done. But if you really look at it, if Amazon just drops everything down to 100 deliveries, every delivery driver gets 100 deliveries, the turnover ratio would drop it would start dropping, and they would have a fully loaded staff, right? It would be a fully loaded staff. So those 100 deliveries, let's say they have like 60 to 100 people that are all there for making deliveries, because it's only 100 and then that's it. Like, there's no rescue after that, bro. You know how many people won't quit? And you know how many, like, think about it. Right now, there's like anywhere from like 50 to 60 people that show up to Amazon from where I'm at, in the area where I'm at, my company that I work for underneath Amazon. There's like 50 to 60. Imagine if it was just topped out at 100 deliveries. Bro, you would not have 50 to 60 employees showing up every day. You would have, and that's a big if. A lot of them people call off because they were so overworked. If you do 100 deliveries max, bro, your turnover ratio will go down. More people would stick around, and there would be no rescues. And then, like, instead of slamming somebody with 160 to 200 deliveries a day, they wouldn't feel so stressed out. They would come energized every single day, and more people would call in on their days off, like, hey, you guys got any more shifts that I can work for? Like, it would benefit the company so much. But for whatever reason, they're not looking at it like that. They're like, oh, this person's a hard worker, let's reward him with, we'll give him like a 25-cent raise or whatever the case may be, 50-cent raise, whatever. But we're also gonna make you work extra harder for that. We're gonna slam you with like 50 more deliveries. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, you overwork the hard workers, and you just reward people with giving them more work to do. Like, how does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. If anything, it makes people want to look on Indeed, they're looking at on the hiring apps and all that, and make them want to just find another job. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm looking for another job, bro. I want to get my CDLs. I'm tired of working for these 9-to-5 jobs. I want to get my CDLAs. I want to do that because honestly, this job is not long term at all. It's not long term at all. No, I do not recommend this job. If you really need a job and you're like about to get evicted, then yeah, I would do it. But bro, them jobs are they stick to their word. Them 10-hour shifts, sometimes even longer. There ain't no escaping that. But they keep you. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They keep you. All right. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Skulls on checking out.